What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Podium. This is episode 17, our U.S. Nationals preview show. This is going to be a super exciting episode. We have my friend, one of my best friends, Logan here. One of the people that helped me get into powerlifting. He's going to be making a little guest appearance for this episode.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get it kicked off for us, Austin?
Hell
Sure.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, this is the second meet for our fantasy league.
Yep.
By the time this goes out, I'll already have sent the form out to everybody. Scoring is going to be on the form. You pick the podium for each weight class. So first, second, and third place. If you guess first place right, you get 3 points. Second place right, you get 2 points. Third place right, you get 1 point. And then if you guess all three on the podium right, it's an extra 3 points. So that'll be scoring. And yeah, we can jump right into our own predictions. We're only doing men's side for
Yep.
this episode. Yeah, we'll start with the 59s. Who wants to start for 59? All right, I'll
I
start
think
for
it'd be best if you
59.
started, Austin.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll start for 59. We don't have Waskar. I'm excited for when Sheffield changes, so we get everybody competing at nationals. But for now, a lot of the big names aren't competing at nationals. That were at Worlds at least. But we have, let's see, only 3 people from 59 in prime time. Alex was there last year. I remember him. I competed with him. He did well, but it doesn't look like his total has gone up much since then. We have Drew Coffey. And then we have Steven Monreal. So other totals are pretty similar. It will probably end up being a good battle, but it looks like Drew is on a better progression rate. So I have Drew in first, Alex in second, and Steven in third. He's got bubbler all over.
Whoa.
You want to go ahead, Noah? Right.
Yeah, I got it. Kind of the same thing as Austin. I mean, there's not much going on with the 59s right now from what we can see. So we can just I think, I mean, between Drew and Alex, honestly, I don't even know the two of them, and I don't think there's as much information out. But I'm gonna go Drew number 1, Alex number 2, and then Steven number 3, just because he's totaling a little less than the two of them. But yeah,
Good work, Noah.
there's not as much information on these guys as, you know. It's like trying to judge, you know who. We'll get into that one, but
I have no clue who you're talking about, but sure, we'll
dude,
get there.
Yeah.
DW.
He's been mysterious.
Okay. Well, kind of the same thing. Not much information on the 59s. So I'm going to say something a little different. I'm going to say Stephen number 1, Drew number 2, Alex number 3.
All right.
Not really based on anything. I just want to be different from you guys. So
I think the 59s are going to be more
That's what you have
exciting.
written down?
I didn't write anything down.
Okay.
I think the 59s will be more exciting in the coming years because there's a couple people that looks like they're going to be going 69. I know that one Mike guy on Instagram. He's still doing USAPL, but it looks like he's going down to 59.
Is he actually though, or is
I
I can never tell if he's like trolling or
I
not.
asked him if he was being serious, and he said he's being serious, that he's going next year. So
that just he was probably joking, bro.
I don't know.
I literally don't. I have no idea. I can never tell with
Yeah,
it.
I do agree with you though, because I think there's a couple, like we have I don't know if you know Peter Vong.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Peter Vong,
he's nice.
Yeah.
He's cold.
yeah, he's nice. He's on the come up, and he's still young. I think he's got a couple years until the junior. So There's a couple of
Yeah.
kids that are coming up, and I know there's some talks with some people going down from 66 to 59,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
should be interesting. So yeah, hopefully the
I mean,
59s get a little more, press.
Even
yeah.
even Kasum-san, it looks like he's signed up for Worlds as a 59. So
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
interesting. That's gonna be nice.
yeah, already I think it'll get more interesting, but for
yeah,
now, it's not.
yeah. Sorry guys. I mean,
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
yeah, we don't. I don't really know Alex, Drew, or Steven, but like, bro, no shade, but you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. 66s.
Ooh,
I'm going
Okay.
last. I'm hearing you guys first before I say
yeah,
mine.
Asante, you got this, bro.
I'll go first. So our top 5 qualifying totals in the 66s are John Garcia, Morgan Aquino Garcia, Austin Nikolai, Avery Jackson, and Zach Taylor. Um, with that being said, my predictions are. Huh? Did you
I,
say something?
Bro, no one said anything.
Oh, yeah. All right, my bad. Okay, I heard something. All right. So in first place, as biased as I want to be, I do have John Garcia in first place in this competition. Um, in second, I have Austin Nikolai. In third, I have Morgan. And then, not that these matter, but I put them down anyway. I have Zach Taylor in fourth and Avery Jackson fifth.
okay.
Dang, that's a pretty good
Um,
list, Asante.
yeah,
Pretty
I
solid.
have. I'm not gonna lie. Only reason I have Avery Jackson fifth behind Zach Taylor is because I know he's like switching over from like a deadlift bar federation, if I'm not mistaken,
Hmm.
and that like just raises a lot of question marks for me. Um, yeah, and then Morgan Aquino hasn't shown. I don't really see much training from him. Um, last nationals didn't do great. Raleigh didn't do great.
I
Haven't
mean,
seen.
his qualifying total was 700 though.
That's so fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
that's from that qualifying meet that he did
That's
before nationals last year, which
Oh,
yeah. It's
is
like
so insane because
a year and a half
he
ago.
that was like a RP 700 total that he did, and then he got injured and he hasn't been
Yeah,
back since. So it's really
yeah,
just if he's healthy or not.
yeah. And then my top two, John Garcia and Austin Nikolai. Um, I have John Garcia winning this battle. Um, he doesn't post a lot of training, but like the very little training that I do see from him, it kind of looks crazy. That squat's looking scary. Like it's looking like he's got about anywhere from 280, maybe 285 in the tank
That's
if he
crazy.
needs it.
Um,
Um, seen him bench press 190. I don't know how much of this is going to carry over with the weight cut,
Hmm.
but regardless, he's never hit these types of numbers in training ever.
how much did John have to cut?
Well, like I think like 5 kilos, maybe 4 or 5
I,
five
kilos.
kilos,
he gets pretty big.
bro. How
That's
is he
pretty
weighing
fat.
Yeah,
like? How is he weighing
we're talking
5 kilo
11.
over at? No offense, but like, never mind. But
Well, I
Bro,
mean,
Della
I
is
mean,
he's on smoke, dude.
he
no, he's I've just never seen him do this type of stuff in training, so I know that he's also going to be stronger on the platform, of course. Um, so yeah, I expect to see something very big from him. And then Austin, actually, I have not seen that much of your prep, so I really don't know how things are going for you.
He's
I
not
mean,
gonna say. Look at him. He's not gonna say nothing.
I mean, I have an idea, but I haven't actually seen like any. I haven't seen much actual lifting from you,
mhm.
so this is really just a biased.
I don't know. I heard Austin walks around at like 71 kilo.
I mean, he damn near does.
Do you really? I was just kidding, but I don't.
I walk around
What-
pretty.
so
I'm
what-
pretty heavy in the off season. Yeah.
What are you like? What, 69, 70?
Yeah. Right now, I'm definitely not nearly as heavy as I was. I'm like well within cutting range now.
Okay, good.
Dang.
But putting Austin's, this is open, right?
Yeah, this is open.
Austin, how old are you? You what? 20?
21.
Young buck.
Dude, that's crazy. Like having
Dude,
you have like a very realistic
you're
chance of
21.
being like that's just crazy.
Yeah, I remember we were all together at Teen Nationals
Yeah.
just a few years ago.
What was it
That's how
3
we
years
met.
ago?
That's how we met.
Yeah, 3 years ago today actually. I got the Snapchat memory.
Oh, really?
Dang.
Uh huh.
Oh, that's
Dang.
kind of cool.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy 3-year anniversary, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 years later, from Teen Nationals, we have somebody about to compete for a spot in the Open World Championships, which is insane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my predictions. I'll just go through it again. Top 3 only: John Garcia first, Austin Nikolai second, Morgan third. And I'll quit yapping and let you guys get into yours.
Yeah,
Noah?
I'll hop right into it. I'll let Austin go last. So, this is a really interesting one for me. Because Austin's our homie. Austin's like a powerlifting day one homie. For me, at least, like I had like some powerlifting friends back home, but like you and Austin are like the first like people online that I actually like interacted with, which is kind of cool.
Mhm.
But yeah. So number one, this is a little. I have my reasons, but I'm putting Austin number one. I have my
Yeah.
reasons, and I'll get into them. I'm putting Morgan Aquino 2 and John Garcia 3.
Okay.
Yeah, Avery Jackson 4, and then Zach Taylor 5. So, John Garcia.
Bro, we need to get it.
John Garcia. I haven't seen much training from him, but I just want to see him get third. So that's my reasoning. With
Why?
Good reason.
Yeah,
Good
yeah. Why do
reason.
you?
no, like
Can you just elaborate quickly?
What is Gibby doing?
all right. Yeah.
Why's Gibby
Anyways,
messing us up?
I hung up. So yeah. So my reasoning is, I think Morgan Aquino, if he comes in healthy across the board, he doesn't have to rely too much on like as big of a deadlift as John Garcia, because John Garcia has to execute every deadlift. Like he cannot
Yeah.
fumble. His deadlift is really important to his total, in the sense that he can't miss. He has to go 3 for 3 or he's cooked. Right, with that mixed grip hook.
Mixed
I don't
hook.
even know what he does. Like, bruh, like what you doing, bruh? But
He doesn't mix up.
Why? That's crazy.
I
yeah,
couldn't tell you.
I just think Jonathan Garcia, I don't see him executing that deadlift, bro. And I think
That's
it's gonna
fair.
put him. I think it's gonna put him in a tough spot to try to overreach, and one of either or both, right? The squat and bench, and Morgan Aquino. I don't know how his training is either. I don't know if he's healthy. I hope he's healthy. He was one of my favorite lifters since like Mega NATS. When he hit that 402 bench at 67, which
That
is
was crazy.
insane. But yeah, I really hope he comes in healthy. And Austin, I think he just has the biggest advantage. His 2 best lifts are the 2 lifts where you can put the most on your total, right?
Yeah.
The squat and deadlift. He's gonna be the last puller. From what I can see. Hopefully, I don't know how your training's going, Austin. I'm also in the dark too a little bit, but hopefully we can see like a 320 plus pull. So I think you definitely got that advantage at the beginning of the meet coming in, and you could just stack the chips up on bench and pull last for deadlift. I think that's a big advantage. So those are my reasonings. Zach Taylor and Avery Jackson, I don't really have much of a reasoning other than seeing their totals, like their qualifying totals. It looked like Zach Taylor's 20. Huh? Yeah, go ahead.
Look at Austin's green. He's
I do follow Zach Taylor on Instagram, and he does seem to be having a very good prep.
Does he sit pretty heavy?
I have no idea. Actually, no, I do have an idea. He's not heavy at all. He's like below 69 kilos, I believe.
Dang.
Yeah,
because
but yeah, I have him. I'm predicting him like around a 670, 680-ish total.
it's pretty solid.
Yeah,
That's pretty crazy. Dang. Yeah, that's like 2023 Nikolai, man. But sorry, I just hey, no shade, bro. Honestly, bro, this is just friendly banter.
Hey, 2023 Nikolai was the best Nikolai. So I mean,
Yeah, facts. Prime Nikolai,
yeah.
1.5 years ago, bro.
we're talking early 2023, Nikolai.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Yep.
He's 21 years old. He's 21.
Man, you don't know.
What?
You don't know.
Logan
not
doesn't
know?
even know the lore, bro. He doesn't know the lore.
Yeah.
He just
What
has to
war?
wait for the special announcement
Austin,
podcast. We'll go into
you
the
might, you
lore
might,
in
you mind if I
that one.
tell Logan not to kill him?
Well,
What?
Bro, I came out of retirement I want to hear about this lore that's been going on.
yeah, well,
Austin's best performance so far was in 2023.
Okay, what meet?
Well, the USAPL
USAPL
Nationals.
NATS in Memphis, yeah.
Did you switch to PLA in the next
Right
year,
after that.
2024 then?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the total?
What? I can't remember.
702 in Memphis, 702 and a half.
702.5.
And then I believe you hit like 692 multiple meets in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 10 keys less, bruh.
Yep.
We're trying to. We need another prime Nikolai performance, bro.
Hey.
we do.
Nikolai is gonna be like Lazarus. Let's just say that.
What the fuck is that?
Bro, what?
What is
Wait,
that?
Noah, what was your top three again?
My top three?
Yeah.
You,
Mm-hmm.
Morgan Aquino,
Okay, then John.
and Lil Baby G.
Okay.
Little what?
For
Little
my
baby
top
G.
three,
Bro, you're gonna fight
I
me in the warm up room.
you might.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get some shit stirred
Yeah,
up.
you guys are competing in the same session. My bad, Austin.
True.
Sorry.
Oh, that's true actually. But yeah, no, I guess just going through each person first. Um, for Avery, I know he sits pretty heavy. He's used to the 24-hour weigh-ins, and I know on his Instagram posts he's been talking about how like horrible it is cutting and how hard it is to cut. So I guess that kind of brings the total down for me. Plus no deadlift bar, no squat bar. So I have him off the podium. For John, he just posted a 573 deadlift, I think today, and it moved pretty well. But a lot of his deadlifts seem very fast, and then they kind of just die. It's kind of hard to tell what his top end is from that. His squat, I haven't seen much recently, top end wise, and his bench, I think he's around 400. So I think John's looking really good. But I know he sits pretty heavy as well. I think even for Sheffield, at Sheffield, I think I heard he was around like 153, like at Sheffield. So I don't really know why, because he was a reserve spot. So if he had to compete, he would have been as a 74. I don't know, that those were just rumors that I heard, but
I mean, you heard it from the
Heard it from the source,
it,
the
it
higher
wasn't
up.
from
like
higher
the
ups.
source.
It wasn't from
Oh,
higher
it
ups.
wasn't?
It wasn't from higher ups. No,
Oh,
I wish it was from the higher ups.
it wasn't. It wasn't for Grant Iverson,
Whoa,
the
whoa.
higher up.
Let's not leak our sources, but we'll get the higher ups on the podcast sometime. No, and
Okay.
then
The higher.
Morgan, I don't know what he's at. If he's healthy, I think he has the highest top end for this meet, but I don't know. he hasn't been posting anything. But when he was posting a couple months ago, he was looking really strong. So I have
Hmm.
Morgan winning. I was close to putting myself winning. But realistically, I have Morgan in first. I have John in second, and I have myself in third. I want a podium
Stop being
because
so
that would
fucking
be
humble, bro.
Yeah, dude.
that would be
Shut
that'd
up.
be it'd be 3 years in a row on the podium, on the open
Dude,
podium for
he's
me.
literally, he knows he's
So
fucking lying,
I
dude. He knows
I
he's
do
capping.
want to podium. If I win, that'd be lovely. But I'm not hiding prep.
That'd be nice.
Prep has just been going really bad, and I don't want to
Bro,
post it. Um, I don't know. It's not been going well. So, um,
Dang.
but I mean, there's signs of hope in this last week, but in general, it's just not going well. So, I'm hoping to PR the total, like around a 705 would be really nice. 705 to 710 would be great. But I don't see that winning. But I'd be very happy with that. So my prediction is Morgan first, John second, me third. So
Okay.
yeah.
and I don't agree at all. I don't know.
I mean I hope Noah's right, to be honest. I hope Noah's prediction is the correct one. But
Hey, bro, I think you're going to the land of the schnitzel and the sauerkraut. Let's just say that.
I hope
What,
so. I
Germany?
hope so.
What?
Yeah,
The
yeah. That's where Worlds
Deutschland,
Germany.
is.
bruh.
Oh,
Worlds is in Germany.
he didn't. Oh,
Um,
last year, right?
all
Junior,
right.
juniors, yeah.
Okay.
74. We're good with 66?
I'm
Yeah.
changing my prediction in the 74s
What?
Oh, for 74. Okay.
because
Well,
I don't know any of these motherfuckers.
you didn't even say your predictions
Besides
yet,
Noah.
so I don't know why you said that. We haven't even got to
This is just I don't know. This was just my impulse. I don't know.
Bro.
Actually, I'm gonna quick change my 93 predictions.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
what's your
right.
Hey,
what are your
hey,
predictions, Son?
we gotta cut him some
All right.
slack.
Do I have to
He's
go
a little
first now?
soft.
Yeah,
He's a
you
little
gotta go
soft.
first. You gotta go first.
Okay. I got Noah Robinson winning this weight class by 50 fucking kilos.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
How about that? How about that? Fuck all these guys. I'm kidding. But yeah, I got Noah Robinson eliminated. I don't know any of these other guys, so I have their names written down, but I wasn't really able to find much on Instagram. So all I can really go off is the QT. I know what
Yeah.
Noah's doing, so
What's was his or like highest total? No,
uh,
what's your like highest?
what like training total?
No, you're not training total.
It
Hey,
does kind of
dude,
matter
It does.
because he hasn't
isn't
competed
there?
in so long.
What about Zach DiCostanzo? He's got a 760 total, bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I don't care. Yeah. No.
So, Asante, what's
Dang.
your top three for 74?
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm joking. Done. All jokes aside,
He's not joking. Don't worry.
realistically, I got Zach in first, Noah
Okay.
second, and I think I'm gonna go Cole third.
Okay. Um, Noah, I'll let you go last since you're part of this.
Yeah.
Um, I have Zach first. I think his qualifying total is just too high. It's out of reach. I haven't found his training, and on open
Mhm.
powerlifting, I don't see any recent meets. But with the um, with the qualifying total being 760, I just think it's out of reach of the other 74s at this meet.
That's fucking
Um,
disgusting.
I have Cole in second. Again, I couldn't find an Instagram for him, but it looks
Bro,
like off
you're
of
you're an eight and ass motherfucker, bro.
off of
Just a hater. Just a
off of
hater.
open powerlifting. Cole looks like he's been progressing very quickly throughout his meets. So I expect him to go higher. And then I have Noah in third. Um, I think a healthy
Brando?
Noah. I think a healthy Noah is contending for first place here, but I mean, he was considering not doing this meet a week ago, so I'm assuming he's not trying to contend for the win here. But you can tell me if I'm wrong, Noah. But that's
Hey,
my top three.
hey, let me take the floor here. All
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
yeah.
I ain't gonna hide no news. Big Dog was gonna pull out of the meet last week.
For what?
And
What?
then, bruh, I was literally driving. Hey, pipe down, bro. So I was driving to the gym, bruh. I'm driving to the gym, and I get this notification. I don't even know, some powerlifting America guy, Mike freaking Wazowski. I don't know. It was something Zowski. And I'm like, I'm not gonna register. I don't need to renew my membership, bruh. I'm not gonna compete. I've been dealing with some back issues the week before that. I couldn't finish one session. I tried to lift, not happening. Right. And so that was 2 weeks ago. Couldn't finish the session. And then I get this, and then I see the post. I'm like, oh shoot, they put Big Dog at prime time. They put Noah at prime time, and I was like, dude, I don't even deserve this spot, but bet I'm gonna take it. So that's why I'm competing now again. Um, that's the lore,
To do
Logan.
prime time?
Because I saw Austin competing. I'm like, bro,
I mean, I
how am I
respect
gonna
it.
how am I gonna turn down an offer? I'm just gonna put the best prep I can. If I lift a red, I lift a red. We'll see how my back feels.
Well, I mean
I
that's the
like the
thing too. Is
attitude.
like you're not saving any money whether you do it or not. Like you're spending the same amount of money. You already signed up for the meet. You're still going to
Oh no,
Atlanta
no,
either way. So like
yeah,
either way, you're not losing anything by competing. So
exactly. The
Yeah.
only other thing that I just can't do, I just can't drink alcohol now, so that sucks, but it's okay. Um,
Why not?
big
Yeah. Why
bro,
not?
why would you drink alcohol in prep? That's
Why?
stupid.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because it's terrible for recovery.
I
That's
know
what the
what you
fucking
can drink.
That's
Yeah,
what they want you to believe.
yeah. That's what the
bubbler.
fake news media tells you.
All right. Anyways.
All right, I'm sorry.
Let me get into my top. I'm gonna do top three, bro, because there's a lot of people. So, um, yeah, let's just get into this. So Zachary, bro, you got that, bro. You got that, bro. Seven
Hmm
760 QT, you winning that. Cole, you probably got that number two. Yeah, you got that, bro. And Derek, I'm gonna say you got number three because honestly, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm even podiuming because I might have a
Oh my
zero on my
god.
total.
Noah, for the brand. For the
No, where,
brand, you literally
bro,
have to.
bro, where's your say in pride, bro?
Dude, my saying pride, I have to sit in like, dude, I need to recover, bro.
That's fair.
You could
I
just
need to
decide to be
sit
a
in the
killer and go in
hyperbolic
there and
time
win that bitch.
chamber. Huh?
You could just decide to be a killer and go in and win that motherfucker.
Bro,
I don't know.
bro, I almost failed 3 reds on squat 2 weeks ago, and that used to be my last warm up to red four
Yeah, but
red.
I just saw
So
you squat 518 on your private stories, so quit the bullshit.
Oh,
hey,
he's
Today.
leaking. He's
Damn.
Quit
leaking.
the bullshit, bro.
hey, it's not a leak, bro. It's just like my back is feeling a little bit better just because I couldn't, dude. I literally like 2 weeks ago I was not training, bro. Like I tried to, I could not finish the session. My back was in shambles. Um,
That was 2 weeks ago,
which,
right?
what?
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well
Yeah, that was
what
two
about
weeks
today?
ago. Today,
Tell them about the session you had today.
hey, today, off 3.5 hours of sleep, a 5 hour
Wow,
drive.
was Austin leaking
Whoa,
the private story?
That's money,
hey,
bro. That's money.
hey, 5 hour
Crazy.
drive from South Florida, 3.5 hours of sleep. I woke up at 4 in the morning to drive, and we still put together a decent SBD. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
God
Okay.
willing, God willing.
Yep, God willing.
But yeah, all jokes aside, I do think I don't know. I do think I could contend for second. but it honestly doesn't mean anything to me because I know there's stronger juniors competing in Reno. Because I know this isn't the preview for that, but we got a lot of people like N-word Baki. We got Elliot Sykes. Hey, bro, that's just his Instagram handle. Anyways,
Wait, what?
yeah. Hey, Asante, you could say it, bro, but like,
What? Oh,
Oh, you
wait, you
mean?
mean Kane Madison?
yeah, Kane Madison.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Kane Madison. You got Elliot Sykes. You got Crispin Everardo or something like that. Anyways, we got a lot of strong guys in the other division.
A lot of,
I'm still a
killers out.
junior. I'm still a junior, but I don't know. We got a lot of competition, so I don't really care about the placing in this meet. I just want to have fun, see Austin, watch the 83s. I think that's what it's
Yeah.
about. So.
Yeah. Going as a fan.
Fair enough.
You're going to
All
nationals
right,
as a fan, and you're competing on the side.
dude.
In the prime time.
Yep. This is just a joke to you, Noah. You get prime time without even trying. That's how easy
I
this
know,
comes to
dude.
you.
Dude, I honestly feel bad because I'm like, dude, when I saw that, I'm like, bro, I don't deserve this. Like, someone take this. But I'll gladly lift at prime time. Asante got his chance. I get my chance now.
True.
Yeah.
True. All right. 83s. This is a big
Ooh,
one.
this is my favorite
Man.
one.
Yep. Oh, man. I got a lot to say here.
You want to kick
You
it
want
I
off?
want to go
you want to
last.
start again? Oh, you want to go last?
Oh,
I'll go first
Yeah,
for
I'll go
this one.
last. Okay.
All right. Oh, there's so many for 80. So 83s is hard because we're only doing a top three, but there's so many people in contention for it. Um, I don't want to take everything from you guys, so I won't say too much about everybody, but I will say I have Joe Bornstein winning. Um, I don't want to say easily, but I have Bornstein winning comfortably, I'll say. Um, I think Bornstein has the highest top end, and he has to miss lifts for anyone else to win. If everyone goes 9 for 9, Bornstein wins. Um, his training's been looking insane. Um, even like his qualifying total is the highest out of everybody. I just everything is pointing towards him winning. Um, I've heard things about Delaney, that Delaney's been having a great prep, even though I haven't seen any of it because he decides to hide everything. Um, but yeah, I have Bornstein in first. I have Nori in second. And my reasoning for Nori in second, my reasoning for Nori in second is because I think that other people are going to fail to try and overreach, and Nori's been doing really good. He hasn't posted training in a little bit now, at least the top end stuff, and I believe that's because he's hiding his top lifts. He's been talking very confident, and I know he doubled in 850 total in the gym. So I have Nori second. He is well, never mind. I got Nori second, and then I have Delaney third. I think Delaney is the closest to Bornstein total wise from what I've been hearing, but he hasn't gone 9 for 9 in 5 years, and he hasn't pulled a third deadlift in 3 years. So
dang, bruh.
in my
Dude,
opinion,
those are crazy. That's a crazier stat than me. I thought,
it's been 5 years since he's gone 9 for 9, so I don't expect him to execute. I hope he does. I'm not saying he can't, but um, he needs a 9 for 9 day to beat Bornstein, and I don't see that happening. So I have him in third. That's my. I mean, there's so many other people. There's Angelo. There's Chris Perez. There's so many, but those are my those are my top three that I have.
you're
Noah,
muted, brother.
yeah, Noah, do you want to go since we can't hear Asante?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So I know Asante wanted to go last, anyways. Asante or Austin, I think that's a really interesting list. Actually, I would
Thank you.
not put Nori second. Let's just say that. Hey, I'm wearing I wore a Nori comp tee today. I wore Nori shorts in the gym. I'm a Nori glazer, okay? But I
There
just
you
don't
go,
see
bro.
that happening. I'll start off with third place. And man, that's super hard. I want to put Angelo,
Oh, holy shit.
but I'm gonna put Nori because I do think he has a lot of momentum from his last meet.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been working with Kraft and it's looking pretty good. So, yeah, I think whatever they're doing, they found the formula. They're looking good. They're looking strong. Like Austin said, he doubled 850. Yeah, Sean's looking really strong from recently, and he's not posting because of Lent. So it's not because he's hiding training.
Oh
It's
yeah, I forgot that's what he gave up.
he's
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah,
you're
he's
right.
just off social media because of Lent. So he won't
Mm-hmm.
even be on social media after Nats. Like you won't see any posts
Mm-hmm.
from him until after Lent. So that's that. And then second, I think I want to go with Delaney. I want to put Delaney there, but honestly, I don't see enough information from him. I hear things that he's hitting like some crazy numbers, like upwards of. I don't want to leak it because I don't know if I'm supposed to, but anyways,
No, it's the podium.
he's.
We can say whatever we want.
I bet. Anyways,
Leak
I'm
that.
hearing stuff
Hey, leak
like,
that shit, bro.
hey, I'm hearing stuff like 900 plus from Delaney.
It's not
That's
I don't know
happening.
bullshit.
how.
Yeah, it's not
No.
happening.
Oh
So
fuck.
it's fine.
Hey, hey, I don't know how true that is.
It's
If
Is
not.
he
that
does that,
another
that's
Grant
crazy.
Wilson leak?
I'm not a Delaney hater, bro. I just don't like the dancing on the platform, but that's about it.
What? Oh, I forgot he fucking did.
Yeah.
Nah, but um, like no disrespect, like I just don't see why you have to dance on the platform. Anyways, back to my top two. I'm gonna put Nori, Angelo, and then Joe B. Honestly, bro,
Wait.
huh?
Wait, you're gonna take
Blah.
Angela above Sean?
You have Delaney outside of the top three.
Yeah, I don't see anything from him, bro. How
I
am I,
yeah. Hey,
Oh hell no,
I
bro.
don't think that's
dude?
crazy. I don't think
Dude,
that's crazy at all.
he hasn't
Shut
gone nine
up.
for nine in 5 years, and he hasn't hit a
Shut up,
third
bro.
deadlift in 3 years. And we see zero training from him. I don't care if
This
people are
is
talking about.
this is
We
pure
have
blasphemy, bro.
Nah,
we have
bro.
one source saying that Delaney's good for 900 plus, and we know who that source is. He's
Okay,
slightly
all right. No,
biased.
all right. We're gonna be real. Okay, the source is big body. We already know with big body. Whenever he's talking about flex lifters, whatever he says, you just got to ding off like 15 to 20 kilos. So, like I'm predicting around like a 880 from him.
From
Top end,
Delaney?
Yeah, from
but he hasn't
Delaney.
gone 9 for 9 in 5 years.
Hey,
You're right.
that's what I'm saying. Hey, hear me out, Asante. Hear me out. If I predicted like 885 to 890 maximum,
Yeah,
right for him. He's not hitting 9 for 9. He's not. I don't think he is, and I don't think he's hitting a third deadlift. And if he hits a third deadlift, he's not hitting top end.
yeah.
So yeah, I think 880. Angelo, I see Nori and Angelo beating him statistically right now, based off recent information.
I
I think
I
Angelo.
somewhat agree.
If I'm
I
not
think
mistaken,
Angelo's
Angela's
going
pretty
crazy.
consistent.
He is pretty
Yeah,
consistent.
Angelo's been going insane since he switched
Angelo
coaches. He's kind of blown up.
finally broke 400 on bench.
Hmm.
He
He
did.
his squat is, dude. Honestly, all three lifts are extremely consistent. And then we got Joe B. Joe B number one.
Yeah.
Joe
I'm not gonna lie,
B.
bro. I'm a D1 born sink laser. Bro
Bro,
got
what
it.
the
I'm seeing Joe B go like 910, 915.
Shut up.
Hey
Hey,
bro.
shut up, bro. All right.
Hey bro.
I
Just
think he has
saying.
How
the
about this,
ability to.
bro?
I
That's
don't think he
crazy,
will because I
bro.
don't think he'll need it, and he's gonna pull last.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
oh, oh. That's a good take. That's a good take, Austin.
yeah,
Because just
yeah.
because I'm a Joe B Glazer, that's a good take. But Asante, you want to take it away? I know you're pretty excited about this one.
Yeah. Um, I'm. I know we're only supposed to list our top three, but I'm going to list my like whole top five.
That's fine.
Um,
What a
so,
sportsman.
um, Yeah, so I'm just gonna start from the top down.
Okay.
Obviously, number one, Joe Bornstein. I think he has one. He's one of the more consistent guys in here. He doesn't miss a lot. I see his training. He squats to depth. He pauses his benches. Everything looks to like great, perfect standard. And then on top of that, he has like by far the highest top end as well. I think he's like the only person in here that has the capability to go 900 plus. So yeah, I think he's easily the favorite to win this.
Agree.
And I think my number two is going to surprise a few people, but I actually have Angelo Fortino
Yep.
getting this silver medal here. Delaney Wallace third. So let me just explain this real quick. So I do believe that Delaney Wallace, besides Joe Borenstein, is the strongest lifter in this field. But because of those inconsistencies on the deadlift that Noah was pointing out, I just kind of imagine a similar situation to Raleigh, where Delaney, he's having a good meet, maybe 6 for 6, and then deadlifts come along, and then he kind of overextends trying to pace with Joe for that gold medal, and then ends up missing, and then it's going to leave the door open for someone to pull ahead into silver, and I think that person is going to be Angelo, if anybody. So I
Yep.
don't think Delaney gets third because he's like not stronger than Angelo. I think it's just going to come down to who's going to make the most attempts, and I think I trust Angelo to hit his attempts just a little more than I do for Delaney. Um, and then this was like a very last second flip. For fourth place, I have Sean Noriega. He's been having a pretty good prep, to my knowledge. He had a very good meet. That game day performance down in Austin, where he did what was it, 850? 850, went 9 for 9. So things are looking good for him. It's looking like he's finally reinvented himself and is tapping into that potential that we all knew that he had all along. So that makes me happy. And then number 5, I have Taylor Atwood. I wouldn't. So I have Taylor Atwood 5, but he doesn't really post any of his like top end training, if he
Yeah.
even does it at all. I don't even know if he does. So I have him at 5, but I could possibly see him finishing as high as second.
No.
But
Bro,
but
dude.
I don't know. Like Taylor Atwood, he's so mysterious. He can be anywhere.
I
But
agree with that actually,
since I
Asante. Yeah.
since I have to pick something, I just have to put him at 5th. But if he gets like second, I would not be surprised at all.
Yeah.
This whole field is just nothing but killers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday, I have
I
a
honestly,
no. You go.
yeah, I want to see Taylor have a really good meet.
Yeah,
It's just I don't have enough. It's kind of like the Delaney thing. I just don't have enough information. I just don't see enough. It's like, but I do want to see Taylor come back. Like I don't like how he kind of like the way he went out of that GOAT conversation. I don't like the way that happened. You know. But yeah,
How did he get out of that conversation?
he got injured and
Yeah.
yeah.
then he lost to some Swede and then yeah, and
No,
then
that
got cooked at
Some-
Sheffield and
Wait, sorry.
Don't get me wrong. He was the first person to do 12 times on
No.
74. Wait, or was that 11?
he
I
was
think
the
he
first
was
person for 600.
Wait, no, he was the first 74 to do 8. 8.
Yeah, his first I don't know. Remember, was he the first 74 to do 800 kilos, or was that Austin
Yeah.
Perkins?
no.
No,
Taylor
dude,
did it
Taylor
first.
did that.
Yeah.
Taylor did that before Austin, bro.
He was like the 4th person to ever do like 11 times bodyweight total, tested or
Yep, that's
untested,
right.
I believe.
Yeah.
So
And I think
And
yeah, I
then
mean
he was
was he
the
the first
first raw
tested to go
athlete
like
to hit
over 600
600.
dots as well? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Taylor's a freak, bro. Like people don't these youngins disrespect him. We're the youngins, but you know.
No,
Sunday, I have a
it's crazy. He was like he was like the GOAT in
Yeah.
2021, and
Yeah.
then like now, 4 years later, I don't even know if like most guys have him like top three.
How many
They
chips?
don't.
That's crazy.
3 chips, I think. 3 worlds.
I think he only
Sanjay,
has.
I have a question.
Yes.
What do you think Delaney's top end is?
His like absolute top end, perfect day. I say around 880, 890.
What about Angelo?
Absolute top end,
Yes, right.
probably like 875, 870, 875.
So if Nori doubled 850, what do you think that correlates to in for singles?
I didn't see that 850 double.
He didn't post it. He never posted it.
Yes, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, Angelo, or not, sorry, not Angelo. Nori, he might be good for, I don't know, around 870, 875. Similar top end to Angelo, I'd say.
Yeah. I just like I'm not saying you, but I think a lot of people are not not putting Nori's top end as high as it should be. Like I think a lot of people are looking at Nori as like a sneaky, he might pull for third, but I think he's up there with one of the highest top ends. Like
He is.
Bornstein's
I
number
mean,
one.
the thing is, though, he always is there with the
Yeah,
highest
yeah,
top end. But there's just been so much history of him like not reaching that top end
yeah. No, I
that
agree. I agree for sure.
that a lot of people just don't have faith in him anymore at this point. And I'm
Yeah,
not saying that I don't have faith.
yeah,
I gotta see it first.
yeah. I agree. I was
I
just
mean,
curious.
we saw it at the local meet, but the national stage is a little different. Um,
I
this
think
is
similar to that local meet gave me a lot of confidence for a couple reasons. One, just seeing
yeah,
him go 9 for 9, but he was talking
hmm
about how he wanted more and how that was a bad day for him. For
mm,
Nori to have the capability of like staying under control and going 9 for 9 on a bad day, I think shows a lot of like maturity for him. Where I think
yeah,
in the past he would have overreached and still really pushed for those big numbers. Um, he knows what he has on the day now and can go 9 for 9, like no matter what the
yeah,
circumstances are. And that's only off of one meet. So I don't want to say it's a guarantee he goes 9 for 9 or anything like that. But I
yeah.
think it shows a lot of like maturity that bad day or good day, he knows what he has and he can go 9 for 9. So
This dude Logan over here is hating like a motherfucker.
Nori's not going 9 for 9.
Say it a little louder.
Nori's
Hey.
not going 9 for 9.
I mean it's more realistic
Bro,
than Delaney going
bro,
9 for 9.
you've been out
Shut
the
up,
space.
bro.
Sanjay, it's been
Logan been out
5
the space for
years.
too
It's
long.
been
It doesn't
5
matter.
years.
All right, listen, bro. I have good instinct. I have good I can see this. I'm envisioning what's gonna happen.
Yeah, what are you gonna envision? A souffle?
Dude, this guy.
Come on, all right, give me your take, bro.
All right, so fuck, the 83s. No, and this is like, bro. I
Just
got
right off the
I'm
list.
what do you call that? Credible? Yeah, I got.
Credible sources here.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get the fucking. Yeah, there we go. Looks good.
This guy's just a Nori hater, bro.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Nori
No, I'm
hater,
not.
bro.
Bro. Obviously, Joe B's. Listen. I've been known about Joe Bornstein. He was at Team Nationals, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
He
cracked.
was.
Right?
He was, yeah.
But okay. Okay, Sean's probably gonna place. You have him at 4th.
Yeah, I got him 4th.
Maybe I'm not as much as a Nori hater as I thought.
What do you mean?
He's gonna be top 3.
Mm.
I
Crazy.
think.
I
Am I
agree.
am I the Nori hater here?
Okay,
That's
all right. So
weird.
for he's super consistent and in all of his meets, I feel like he makes he can almost be somewhat conservative. Like I feel like he can push a little bit more than maybe he does sometimes in his attempts and what he picks, but he's pretty consistent. Okay, so Joe B 1, Nori 2. I'm going 14 third.
Dang,
Dang.
hey, I like it. I like
I
it.
like Logan's list.
I love the
incredible
list.
ass statement.
I,
I
I,
like
You know
I
his
what?
love the
list.
list.
I might have been out of the scene for a little bit, but guess what? I've been
you've kept like one foot in the
Bro,
door.
I still have my Instagram.
Yeah,
like, you guys actually
hey,
don't go on IG at
that's a
all. I
great
still
list.
keep this shit.
Okay,
That's a
okay.
great list.
All right.
No,
Okay,
isn't that
and
just your
then
list?
I think it was flipped. I think I had Angelo
Nori's
2,
only
Oh,
John
okay,
3.
okay.
the
I
only
like
thing
it
that's
though.
gonna stop him from the only thing that's gonna stop him from placing that high
Is
is
himself.
not yeah. I mean, yeah. But his squat has always been like I feel like it's always been his like vice, his issue with his
Hey,
in his game. Like
he
everything else
cleaned
is
that up,
pretty
bro.
solid.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, now that
He
he's under
cleaned that up.
craft.
I
Yeah.
seen it. All right. So put it on the platform then. Let's see it.
He
If
did.
he okay, well I'm talking about his next meet.
Local meet.
Exactly, local meet, bro. There's more pressure and shit. Like it's just
You're right. You're right.
I know I'm right. Yeah, no, I'm yeah. Incredible.
All right.
Hey,
Dude.
All
all
right,
right. Does that cover the
you said
83s?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
So let me go over that again. Logan, you had Joey B first, Nori second, and Angelo third.
Yep.
Yeah, damn right.
Okay,
I like
all
it.
right, damn
Look
right.
at Delaney has potential, but again, it's just like if you haven't got 9 for 9 since 2020 or 19,
Yep. 2020.
All right, bro.
he might be strong as fuck. He might be, but like, bro, you got to put that.
Oh,
That's
y'all
the
are
thing. It's
ridiculous.
not about the strongest guy. It's who's the best power lifter, bro.
How much, and also obviously the weight. Like, how much weight are these dudes cutting to get it to make it?
I don't think any of these guys are cutting a lot of weight.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Really? Nothing?
Uh,
No?
according to one of the higher ups, Delaney's only sitting around like 85, 86.
Okay. Sean doesn't cut
He's
it.
pretty lean.
Sean,
He's a lean
Yeah.
machine, bro. He's jacked. He's
Bro,
yeah,
jacked.
Sean's pretty close to body weight. Angelo's usually pretty close. Joey B's obviously like just entering the
Yeah.
83, so he's like no more than a kilo over.
Sure.
Yeah, I think he sits around
Um,
84 to 85 max, bro.
I think
Joe
Angelo
gonna
and
have to.
Bornstein are the lightest.
Yeah.
What's the gap between Joe's QT and Sean's?
like 15 kilos.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
865 to 850.
So
But-
from what I've seen from Borenstein, like his
Joe,
deadlift is like his most cracked lift.
his bench too.
Hey,
Okay, and his
his
bench, right?
bench.
The squat is like, yeah.
We're saying Joe Bornstein's squat is but it's like it's still like 300
He's
plus.
still squatting
Yeah.
over, yeah, for sure. Which is but
That motherfucker's different.
Yeah.
how consistent is he in his last few meets?
He doesn't miss.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
He does not miss very often.
Yeah, he executes, bro. But yeah, let's move on
So
to the
when
93.
this happens, so what I just predicted when that happens, yeah, come talk to me.
All right.
Dude, I agree. Hey, it's
Yeah.
Asante
Alright.
that doesn't agree with you, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
I-
93s.
I think you're full of shit.
93s.
All right, 93s.
Who's
My bad.
who's starting 93?
Hey, I'll kick us off. Because
Okay.
All right.
I got some beef with the 93s. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
This is my least
Shut up.
confident weight class for ranking.
Same.
Yeah.
I had a lot of struggle predicting this one.
I hope you have an Aiden.
This one's tough, bro. I think the 93s are gonna have a lot of sneaky guys.
Yeah.
Like you have Jordan McKinley, Trey Ricard, you have Demetrius Smith, right? That's his last name?
hmm
Big meat.
Yeah, Demetrius Smith. And then we got, the Gavin Aiden, Brandon Petrie, Jonathan Keiko. Jonathan, like, bro, I think I'm gonna go off who I want, but okay, sorry. Number one, I think Keiko, bro. I think he's the most consistent lifter in the whole meet overall out of anyone. Does not matter weight class, he's the most consistent guy. His bench is looking insane. He just honestly all three lifts are firing off. So I'm gonna say Jonathan Keiko, number one. He got that. Number two, bro, I think Gavin Aiden. I think Gavin Aiden is finally gonna execute and put everything together. I think he's gonna go for 3 on squat. His bench, if he can just chip it and catch up or pace just as best as he can with Keiko. Obviously, he can't hit numbers like him, but just chip and add whatever kilos he needs, like 2.5, 5, whatever. And I think Brandon Petrie's gonna get that number 3 if he executes his deadlift. If he doesn't
Yeah.
hit his second attempt deadlift, he's cooked. Because his second attempt be a third attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
think
that's my
I'll
list.
go quick because I think we have very similar lists. So I won't have too much to add. I have Keiko first. I think he's just had the best training out of everyone, just the highest top end it looks like, and he doesn't miss lifts. So I think it's kind of just the best mix that you can have, really. Um,
Yeah.
I have Petrie second, and this is purely off of. I mean, he's not really posting much. He posted a deadlift that I think was either a match PR or close to a PR, but it moved way quicker. So
Yeah.
that's kind of telling that he's got a bigger deadlift. And I don't think, well, I don't want to say he's gonna pull last, but he's gonna be one of the biggest deadlifters for sure. I think Demetrius might outpull him. It'll be close between the two, I think. But I think
Big
Petrie has
Meech.
a higher top end out of the two. Um, Only thing with Petrie is I think he might end up trying to pull for the win, and it might drop him lower. But we'll see. I have Petrie second, and then I have Gavin Aiden third. I think Gavin Aiden again has a very, very strong top end. It's just if he can execute. So yeah, that's my top three: Keiko, Petrie, Gavin Aiden.
Okay. Um, so I think we all have the same winner in this bout. I got John Keiko. Basically for the same reasons Austin said. He has had an amazing prep. He's hitting all-time PRs. He's his bench press looks insane. He's like, what? How many times has he like bench 550? Like 2 to 3 times during this prep.
When you finish, I'll say something.
I want to say more than
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want to say more than 2 for sure.
Yeah, it's been
yeah,
multiple for
um,
sure.
yeah.
And did he
He's.
squat 700 recently, or Mike tripping?
I think.
Yeah,
I think he did, or if he didn't, it was like very close to 700 now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he
And
squatted 7.
yep. And then the deadlift is the deadlift. Probably like around 355, 360 tops. Um, but yeah, just a great prep. This motherfucker doesn't miss. As Austin said, it's just like the best combination that you would want as a lifter. To be confident to win. So that's why I have John winning this. Second place, I have Gavin Aiden. He also appears to be having a pretty good prep.
Hmm.
Um, um, yeah, I think he's gonna get that third squat. His bench press has been looking pretty strong. Um, I don't know. I just had to throw someone in there. And then third place, I have Jordan McKinley, the young buck. Um, his deadlift looks insane. I know he hit 485 on bench very recently. Um, pause wasn't quite as long as I'd like it to be, but I think he could still probably hit around, I don't know, 474, which is still a massive bench press in this weight class. And then his deadlift fully peaked. I low key think he can pull over 8. Call me crazy. That
I don't think that's
770,
too crazy.
yeah, that 776 I saw him do a few months ago. Um, looked like an RPE 7.
Dude, his warm
All of
ups
his
are
lifts look
fucking
so
So
crazy.
fast. His training always looks so fast.
yeah, I think he's got like a lot in the tank,
Yeah.
especially on that deadlift. So I think he's gonna really shock some people with the total that he puts up. So I have him on the podium, third place. Um, I'm gonna do my top 5 again. Fourth, I have Petrie. Um, he's looking very strong in it as well. Well, he's not really posting much. I saw that deadlift that you were talking about. Um,
Hmm.
but you did mention about how he may overextend and
Yeah.
drop in the rankings. So
One thing I do want to say
that is
quick
why I
about
have.
Petrie, though. I do want to say something about Petrie quick. Marcellus is like
Okay.
really hyping up Petrie's prep, and
Mm.
just from past what I've seen, Marcellus is pretty like realistic with things, it seems, where when he like really hypes someone up and hypes up training, it tends to happen. I don't think he would like go out and say this is Petrie's best prep he's ever had if it wasn't actually the best prep he's ever had. So
Mm.
I kind of just
I
want
don't
to throw
know.
that out there. Like Petrie's hyping it up himself. When I talked to him in person, he said prep was going really, really well. And Marcellus has been posting that it's the best prep he's had. So yeah, just
I
wanted
mean,
to say.
hopefully it is. I want to see. I want to see all of these guys firing on all cylinders.
Yeah,
Um, I almost hope some of these predictions are wrong. I want to see
yeah,
everybody ball out.
yeah. See some
Um,
shakeups.
but just from what I've seen, this is what I can put together.
Yeah,
And I got Big Meech, fifth place.
yep. I like
Um,
it.
I think he's going to have the biggest pull here, but subtotal kind of holds him back a little bit. So that's why I have him there.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, Jordan McKinley, like with it when he totaled 870, that 771 he pulled was, um, I think it was like at 9.5, right?
Mhm.
And when he pulled that, it was 767 or something, or
776, I think.
776, bro. I think it was sub seven. I'm not gonna lie. You said seven. It looked like a sub seven pull. I think, like kind of like you said, he's got an 800 pull in you. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes up into the podium.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jordan McKinley's looking crazy. So,
I think he's
and
like the dark horse of this weight class.
yeah,
yeah,
for sure. He's young too,
yeah,
isn't he?
he's
Yeah, he's
22.
our age, bro.
Jordan
Oh, he
McKinley.
is still a
Yeah,
junior.
I think
yeah.
he's '02. I think he's a
Okay,
year older.
okay.
O2 junior.
Yeah.
So this is his last year as a junior then,
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
Oh, wait. If he. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
because
because
it
when
goes
you
by
turn 20.
year. Yeah.
Wait, when you turn 23, you're still a junior, right?
Yep. Yep. The
yes.
year you
Oh,
turn
that's
23
right.
is your last year.
Last year.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
24.
he's got.
Yeah, 23.
This is either his last. If he's '02, this is his last year. If he's an '03, he got one more.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wait, so I
Which is crazy.
this is a off-topic question. Is Jack Reynolds a sub junior now or a junior?
I think he's still sub junior.
He's still
Is he?
sub, bro.
Okay, okay. Because I was gonna say like
Yeah.
everyone's kind of hyping up the Will versus Jack battle, but like I was gonna say Jordan McKinley could just steal it from both of them. But if they're both sub juniors, then that's not the case. But
I
Yeah,
think Will is a junior now. I think he's 18.
oh
yeah,
really?
I'm pretty sure Jack is still sub junior though, and same with Elliot Sykes. Like that, same like Elliot Sykes and Will, I think are the same age. They both that was their last year in sub junior last year.
Hmm. I'll do my research. Is that good for 93s? Do you want to go on to 105s?
Mm. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, I'll do my research on Jack while you guys start with 105s.
Get my research on
I'm
Elliot
going
Sykes.
last for 105.
okay.
Asante, you should kick us off here, bro.
What?
Don't be so
I only
selfish.
Unless
put.
you want me to go, I
I'm
can
not.
go
I'm
too.
not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I only put one name down. I didn't even look at the other
Who did
guys.
you
To be
put down?
honest, I have. I have Anthony McNaughton winning.
Big double thick.
Yeah, Mr. McDouble Thick.
McDouble thick.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
really
bro,
think
you don't see Cam Wilson on that list?
Fuck no.
he's not doing shit, bro.
Hey, hey, bro, come on though.
All right. Okay. Let me not say that. He's not doing shit. He's gonna do
Dude,
something.
you guys talk some shit on this podcast. You guys put this on the internet?
Bro,
Dude.
and you
Really
have
don't give a
Keenan.
fuck.
Bro, you realize Keenan Lee's at 105, right?
Wait, is he?
Yes.
No, that was supposed to be my secret. That was
Dude,
what I was gonna not
Oh,
tell Asante. Now you just
I didn't
ruined
know he
it.
signed up for nationals.
Gosh, dang
Oh,
it.
because Austin was like, I'm not telling you who's gonna win the 105.
Yeah, because I said
Okay,
Asante's going to change his
I'm still
list.
gonna put Anthony in. I'm still gonna put Anthony first. I'm not changing up that pick,
Okay.
bro. Why are you laughing, bro?
Bro, I didn't know that was who he was trying to get. I didn't know that was a secret.
I didn't know it was a secret either until
To be
Asante
fair,
said, I
Austin
only
did just
have
believe
one
I was
person down
training.
for 105. Then I
All
was
right,
like, oh, this is my chance.
we're gonna leave Asante out of this one. He
Wait, wait,
don't.
wait, 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 wait,
Well,
wait, wait,
You
wait.
know, hey.
that's why he's going first. That's why he's going first.
All right, fine, go ahead.
No. I'm gonna stick by this. Anthony McNaughton's winning.
Okay, yep.
Fuck it. I got Keenan Lee second.
Okay.
Oh my
Who's
gosh,
who's third?
I can't give you a name.
dude,
we
you
need
can't
one. We
even
need a third.
you can't
We
even
need a
put
third
Cam.
for the.
I guess I'll throw in Cam.
Okay.
What about Duartley?
All right. I guess for my top three, I'll go for my top three. I have Keenan
Oh,
first.
wait. One second. One second.
Okay. Okay.
Guys, I did not mean to come off as disrespectful. I do not know any 105s.
Is there a
Hey, I
reason to?
mean, hey, to
I
be
do
to
not
be
know.
fair,
I don't know
I
any
gotta
105s,
relax.
bro.
no, on the Bob podcast, didn't we even talk about how the 105s are kind of like weak right now?
Yeah, the 105s.
Yes,
They've been
it's
lacking.
kind of
Yeah.
dead,
You
bro.
guys are on the mom?
Yeah.
Hmm?
You went on the mom podcast?
Bob was on our podcast.
Yeah.
SSJ mom?
Dang,
Yeah,
Logan is not tapped into us, bro.
Bro,
not
yes,
no,
I know you guys had Delaney on your podcast, right?
no, we didn't have Delaney.
No,
You had
why would we have
No,
Mr.
Oh,
Dance
no, you
on
had
there?
no, stop,
Okay,
Marcel.
no.
You had Marcellus on
You
your
don't
thing.
need to say
we
that.
had Marcellus.
Okay, bro, give me some credit, man. Oh my god.
But yeah,
Bro thought,
but like kind of what Noah was saying. Like the 105s are just kind of dry. I just didn't. I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with y'all's game. Um, but yeah, my top two stands. Not changing
all
it.
right, Austin,
And
do you want
you're
to go last or do you?
no, it doesn't matter anymore. It
I'll
was
go
ruined.
last.
My secret was ruined.
Bro, I was gonna say anyways if I went second.
Yeah, no, it wasn't from you. It was from wait. So Sante, Cam is your third.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah,
Who respectfully, who is Cam?
what?
Have you guys
Bro,
like sent any of these videos to like the group chat ever?
oh, you meant like, dude, but Cam's chill.
Sante, do you know who
All
Cam
right,
is?
whatever. All right,
Who
whatever.
is who is Cam?
Said
Cam Wilson, the coach,
Cam? Oh,
flex.
Camden Wilson? He's doing nationals? Guys, bro, I'm so unprepared.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, he's like, I gotta write some fucking notes down. He's like, come help me. What am I gonna do?
Oh.
Damn, this is embarrassing.
I literally asked him if it was USAPL or PLI. Like
We don't.
that's how uneducated.
He doesn't even know what we're talking about.
All right. Listen, that's a stretch. I know. All right.
Bro, I'm dead,
Bro,
man.
Austin,
I'm
where are you
dead.
at?
So you had no clue who this guy was, but you were putting him at third.
I'll put him at fourth.
Uh,
I didn't know that's what Cam we were talking about.
Dude,
uh,
Camden Wilson.
I'm sorry. I very rarely hear his name.
who is Cam? Okay.
Damn.
uh, um,
This
I'll
this podcast is pretty cool, bro.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go for
You
my
guys,
105s. Uh, I got Keenan winning. Um,
Okay.
he is at a disadvantage since he didn't make prime time. Um, which he didn't have a qualifying total, so that's why he's not in prime time. But I think he's just so far ahead that I don't really think it's going to matter. I think Anthony McNaughton could, with seeing Keenan's total first, but I have Keenan winning. I have Anthony second, and then I have Dwardley third. He is in prime time as well, and I think he will take third.
Sweet. That's a pretty similar list to me, actually. Actually, the exact same list.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah,
have Cam you didn't have Cam on your podium.
I didn't have Cam, but I acknowledged him, and I knew he was competing.
You knew he was a person.
I mean, am I tripping, or is Camden on the
Man, fuck it,
roster?
fuck it,
Yeah,
fuck
no,
it.
he
Cam's
is.
winning. Wait,
He
wait, 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 wait,
is.
wait, wait, wait,
He
wait.
is.
One sec.
Yep.
So I think I have some like intel that you guys probably don't have. So I heard about
Okay.
this guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's his name?
He's out of South Dakota. You guys have heard of Logan Real? Yeah, I think he's gonna fucking take that dub.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Fuck out
yeah.
of here,
What's he
bro.
gonna? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Make me a risotto?
Oh, dude, some shit you'll never expect, bro.
Moving on
Make,
to
make,
120s.
Okay,
make me
all
a
right.
make me.
That sounded a lot better in my head than I put it out. So,
What are you gonna do? Make me a beef Wellington?
oh, this motherfucker really just, dude. Maybe I will.
We gotta tell Cam about this. I put him on my podium.
Yeah, we got to get him to watch. He's gonna be so excited, like,
After
"Oh, Asante put me on the podium," and he watches. Who's Cam?
He's not gonna want to hear the beginning.
uh,
I feel bad now. I heard Cam and I thought you were talking about like just some anybody.
no, you're good.
Isn't he flex training system?
Quickly,
Bro, flex training
also,
systems is so huge. I don't know everybody.
Jack
I
Reynolds
don't.
was
I don't.
born in 2007.
Oh
It says,
seven.
which means he turned
dang.
18 this year, which would make him a junior, right?
So he's a junior.
So we actually have like a Jordan McKinley versus Jack Reynolds versus Will
Yeah,
for
but
junior
like
worlds. So
it's kind
Jordan
of hard to
McKinley solo.
compare Jack Reynolds with Jordan McKinley when it's like, yeah, if Jordan McKinley wins, it's gonna be like whatever. Like
I know
that
that's what
makes
I mean
sense.
is no one is putting
I mean,
Jordan in the
wait.
conversation.
Pause. Is is Jordan McKinley really that much stronger than Jack Reynolds?
Fuck no.
When you think about it,
I don't
Well,
even know.
okay, just to, I mean, Jack Reynolds,
Well,
I do believe he has the ability to perform and execute,
hmm
but he hasn't shown it
yeah,
recently with his gym total. So that's the only thing. Like, bro is squatting. I mean, in training, I could see him squatting 716, probably benching 496, and then I don't know. I think he's probably good for a 760 pull, but can he do it
Jack,
on meet day? I don't know.
Fuck no.
he can do it as a 93. I feel like a lot of the reason we saw like a lot of those like underperforming totals in the
Because he's
83s just was
cutting.
cutting.
yeah,
Yeah.
because of a big weight cut. And I
Yeah,
think when he doesn't have like, that restriction of having to cut weight, I think we're gonna see a lot of his like training numbers match up with his
yeah.
platform output a little better now.
I agree. That's always been my argument, but it hasn't shown yet, so I'm
Yeah,
hesitant to use it.
Solid.
yeah, we
But
gotta we
I
gotta
do
actually
agree.
see.
Yeah, I do agree with you. But yeah, is Will competing at
I think he's doing
Open
age
now?
division. No, I don't think he's
Oh,
doing
okay.
open.
Yeah, I believe he's at age division. Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah.
he got that advantage over Jack, bro.
Yeah, he
yeah.
does.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Anyways, are we
All
good
right,
for
one.
105?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, just to
Good sir.
preface, I got Keenan,
Hmm.
Mick Double Thick, and then Edward. Same list
Yep.
as us, Austin.
Yep.
Um, yeah.
I think I got the best list here. I think this is gonna go 3 for 3.
Dude, you didn't even
It
know your
it
number
could.
3.
Or two at first. I mean, you only had one
Yeah,
name.
he
I have
had
one name.
one.
I only
He
had
had
one
one
name.
What
person.
So
named out, dude?
This he didn't know who Cam was, and he didn't know Keenan was competing.
That's so crazy. Dude, you are not tapped in, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not. When it comes to the 105s, I'm not.
Wait, is Cam on? Is with Flex Training Systems?
He's one of the coaches.
yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
that's
he's
okay. Yeah. All right.
He's the ginger guy.
Yep. It's your
He
brother.
he
Oh,
coaches
shut
Yellow Thick Road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Michael. I did not mean to accidentally
Yellow Thick Road.
disrespect your coach like this.
He'll see it.
Your coach. You're
All right,
yeah.
120s. Who's starting?
Ray Williams.
I'll go. I
Who's
actually, I
not
actually
Ray
have people
Williams?
down
Not
for this one.
not 120 plus. We're doing just 120.
I know. All right. Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
we're not doing 120 plus?
No, I mean right now. We're doing 120s right
Okay.
now.
Okay. All right. I have Devin Williams winning.
Oh, that's got to be painful to say, huh?
No,
Big Dev.
he's earned it. He's a very strong lifter. Big bench, big pull.
Yep.
Battled out with SSJ Bob at
Yep.
Nationals last year. Um, just a real seasoned veteran lifter. Um, number 2, I have Jaden Edwards, and then number 3, I have Reagan.
Nice. I actually have the exact same
Basically,
list.
yeah,
Me too.
I think Dev is coming off an injury, and Jaden's
he is.
training has been looking really good. So I could see that swapping. I could see Jaden winning, but I think if
Yeah.
Dev is healthy, he will win. So I and Reagan competed very recently and
Yes.
didn't do very well in that meet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I think
So
this all comes down to just like how healthy is Devin.
yeah,
Hey, I think you guys sleeping on a guy though.
Who
I think you're sleeping on Touchier.
are we?
I mean, he's not that far off like Reagan with his qualifying total. And I'm pretty sure his training's looking pretty good too. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mike gets into that mix there. Um, Also, we got one of Nori's boys, Venyamin Jovenko. Vinyamin or something like that.
hmm
Oh, Vinyamin, yeah. Vinyamin Jovenko. Um, I know he had a really good meet in Austin. And I mean, I don't think he's not a contender for first. Devin got that on lock, I think. But it's definitely someone to look out for. So I think Mike T and Jovenko could be some guys just to look out for, see what they do. They might flirt with, you know, third, fourth. So you never know. You never know.
I think one of them could take third. I think one of them could take
Yeah.
third, realistically.
I could see Mike T second or third. You never know,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Third place is kind of open to anybody, honestly.
I'll get you a little
Yeah.
bit.
yeah.
I want to see my Slavic king get that podium.
Oh, what are we doing
What Noah? What's your top three?
Devin.
Okay.
I got Devin. I'm gonna say Jaden and Mike T.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my
Super
top three.
heavyweights.
Huh?
Super heavyweights next.
Come on, man. These are like the 59s, bro.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say honestly, the 120 plus is really looking like the 59. Well,
Yeah.
I think 59 there isn't a clear winner. Here, I think there is a very clear winner, but
This is another weight class where I only put one name down on my
yeah,
note sheet,
yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I have no surprise to drop on you for this one, so
The GOAT, the IPF GOAT, Ray Williams, number one, bro.
Yeah, Ray
yeah,
Williams number 1.
yeah.
Jesus, he is sitting out of nationals
Why?
He did
Because he's
Sheffield.
because he
fat.
just did Sheffield.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah.
understandable. Me personally.
Yeah. So Asante, you have Ray winning.
Yeah.
Second and third, are you just going by qualifying totals? Robert and Robert.
Basically. Yeah.
That's
Roberts.
yeah.
Bob and Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I have. I have Ray Williams, Robert, I didn't even write last names. I just wrote Robert and Robert. But I went off of the the qualifying totals. It was I think the top one started with an I and third place was like Parson. Robert Parson, I think I had third. So
I can't.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't even take the 120 plus serious. Like Jesus,
yeah,
Jesus
here we go.
holding,
Why?
Here we go.
dude.
Here we go.
Jesus and Ray holding down the fort, and low key,
Yeah.
it's
Talk that
just
shit.
Jesus. Um, without Jesus, that class is like
Dead.
respectfully. You got someone 120 plus totaling 522. Like, come on, bro. What is that?
I could total
I
522.
I am really excited to see Ray compete again. Especially he just squatted 1,000 recently. Moved really well.
He did. It looked easy too.
Yeah, I still think we could see Ray, obviously not at this meet, um, but I still think Ray. I don't think Ray is out of the running to take back his squat world record at some point. He tried it at
Whoa.
Not at all.
NAPF last year. I mean, I don't think Jesus is going to break it anytime soon.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
Jesus kind of hit
Jesus
his
friend.
peak. Jesus hit his peak on squat because now he's kind of coming back down in body weight, trying to be healthier. He's a dad
Hmm.
now. He's married. He's trying to prioritize health. And Ray is not. So he is
Just to be frank,
still
yeah.
getting stronger. I mean, he's not going
Yeah.
backwards, is what I mean. Ray is just getting
Okay.
stronger
Yeah. All
on
right, dude.
squat.
Good save. Yeah.
Hey, Ray though, that 1,000 pound squat last week,
Hmm.
I was looking nasty, and he said he was feeling
Yeah.
bad. So,
Yeah.
Was that on a monolith
well,
though?
I don't think he was
Yeah.
necessarily feeling bad. Maybe he was more fatigued, is what he said.
Mm.
But, dude, if he's hitting 1,000 like that,
Well,
Fatigued and
that's the thing
tired.
too. It's like as a super heavyweight, being only 2 weeks out from competing, squatting 1,000 pounds,
that's
like
That's kind of
crazy.
crazy.
imagine like what super heavyweight is squatting that much weight? Well, anyone when you're only 2 weeks out. So he's gonna have a
Not
huge
Jesus.
lift. He's gonna have a huge squat. He can't set the world record here. Um, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna out total Jesus. So he's not gonna make worlds. But he'll get the NAPF spot. I think he'll go back to NAPF, and I think he'll attempt the squat world record. So
I
Yeah,
think he's gonna take it.
yeah,
No.
yeah, I think so.
he'll hit a chill like maybe I don't know, do whatever he needs to prime himself for NAPF because when you that big, you can't be hitting squats like that very often. Like it's just gonna cook your body.
Yeah, that's facts.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
but I think that
Well,
concludes our top threes.
yeah, that
All
was
right.
good. That was good.
Hey, let me just preface this. Whatever shade you feel like, whatever babies, if you feel like I was being mean to you, you don't like the words I used, bro, chill
You
out. You're a grown man. Like, yeah, bro. It's not any hate, bro. It's just like banter, bro. Chill out. If you get hurt by this,
Type
that's
shit.
a we. I mean, honestly, we should talk about that on another podcast where like powerlifting. People want powerlifting to be a big sport, but won't treat it like a
Uh-huh.
real sport. Like
dude.
No,
Yeah,
make it toxic. That's fun.
Yeah, we
they be
need
baby.
toxic powerlifting.
not even
We we
toxic.
we,
Just sports talk. People take sports talk offensively in powerlifting, yet
or
want it
just
to be a
talk
big
shit. It's
sport.
fun. Yeah, like
Like
every big sport has idiot commentators like myself.
Bro, look, I haven't even
it's
been
not
in the
even that.
game for
Like
like 5. I'll come over here and say whatever.
We're just
yeah,
talking.
I can rank someone
We're
third
literally
place, and
just
that's
saying shit.
Bro, I'll
disrespectful.
come out of retirement just to talk shit. I'll like go to the gym once a week and like post my SPD. Like I'm really about it. and then my main goal is just talking shit
Just
on my
call
story.
people out with your numbers.
For sure, yes, absolutely, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Come out. Come back out of retirement.
All right, bet. All right, just
Let's see
yeah.
it.
My main goal is like just that's it. Just
Yeah.
straight up banter, make it interesting. Because Austin, you're right. Like, if you want it to grow, like, bro, allow some fucking like, get it interesting, make it
Yeah.
Let it.
fun. Like, you guys remember Pug,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, everyone
Yeah.
remembers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That shit
Hey.
was sick. All right, I fucked with that because he would talk shit. Yeah, maybe he's couldn't really back it up, but so what? He would stir it up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If he was
Austin's the
competing against
one
somebody,
guy. Austin's the one guy. I don't think he has a. I don't think he has a bone in his body to talk crap on someone like
He doesn't. He
genuine.
doesn't have like the. He doesn't have the capacity.
Austin, you need to fucking get some. You need to
No,
get
here's the
mean,
thing,
bro.
though.
You need to
Here's
be
the
an
thing.
asshole.
I'm not going to talk bad on other people, but if other people talk bad on me, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna get all
Yeah.
mad and like
Here,
defensive over it.
here's the thing, bro.
You don't have to get mad. Actually, you could
feels
just
it.
act
No,
mad
that's
online.
what I mean though. Like other people will. Like that's the thing with powerlifting is people get so offended by what other
Yeah,
people
bro.
say. Like
They start
Mhm.
squirming. They're like, if you could say any like, let's just give an example, right? If it's Joe Stanik's boy, if I say, hey, Austin Perkin, he ain't podiuming on Sheffield, and he's gonna start rage quitting just because of my opinion, bro.
yeah,
So
Yeah, like why are you so sensitive? You lift hundreds and hundreds of pounds for like competitively, but then you're gonna get hurt by someone's saying something on like, bro. Treat like, dude. I'll always welcome the shit talk. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Stir it up, dude. Treat it
yeah,
like, dude.
if you want it to be a big
You know
sport,
the
you have to
the
treat it
best
like a
thing
big
is
sport.
the best thing is seeing two people talk shit and then actually go at it and see who the fuck wins and backs their shit up.
facts.
Yeah.
Exactly. It just
Yeah.
makes battles more interesting.
You know that
because
they
there's
need.
that backstory.
You know what they need to do is like you know how they do the conferences like pre for like
like the pre-fight conference.
yeah, dude. They need to
Yeah,
do that shit,
that'd
bro.
be cool. That'd be cool.
Like, you know what I would pay to see fucking like bro, like the like Sean Noriega talk shit to Joe Warrenstein. Like
Hey, Sean ain't doing that.
Yeah,
Sean
they
ain't
wouldn't
doing
do it.
that.
Yeah, Sean will
We
never.
need we
He's,
need
he's a nice guy.
no, we gotta give him
we need
incentives.
Russ and Petrie in the '93 battle to have a
Oh,
conference
Oh,
before
yeah,
him.
God,
yeah.
that'd be
Imagine
hilarious.
Ray Williams and
That
Jesus
something like that.
before
That's what's going to grow the
nationals.
sport. But I don't know if
Yeah,
powerlifting is ever going to go in that direction.
no, I don't think it would, but imagine, be
Yeah,
cool.
Hey, I'll leave it up to me. I got it. I'll make
Yeah,
it.
come
please,
back,
please
bro.
do. All right, well,
But
that was
sorry for this
that was
little
good.
right at the end of this.
It's all right.
All right.
That's what the people like.
Is this the end of the podcast?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I
Okay,
gotta
all right.
hit
I'll
some
start.
blocks, bro. I gotta hit some blocks. So
Appreciate you
wrap
guys for
it
letting me
up.
on, and I'm fucking.
Of course.
I don't know today, but it was cool as fuck. Yeah, you guys know, it's really sick to see everybody like you guys really have your shit. You know, a lot of the shit that's going on in the community. It's cool. I fuck with it.
Thank you, Logan.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
Hell
thanks,
yeah.
Morgan.
Meet you.
Yes, sir. I'll do it again
Good to
if
see
you
your
guys let
face
me.
again, brother.
Yeah.
We got to have you on as like an official guest. Have you like in the Zoom call.
Yeah.
We'll do like a I don't know
The
like a
lore.
lore episode or
Okay.
something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, this was your interview for it.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, bet.
You passed.
Yeah,
Did I get hired?
yeah, you're hired. You're
Yeah.
hired.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you're
I
good.
should be, but
You got the job.
big.
Yeah, go make me a souffle, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Go make me a fucking. All right.
All right, Asante. Let's
Def.
Yeah.
All right.
close us off.
It's time for the outro.
Yep.
All right.
Let me do the
All
outro.
right. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Podium. We really appreciate everybody that comes back and watches these episodes. I know that we had a very long break. It's like I don't know, like 3 weeks. We're gonna get back on track. We're gonna work on being a little more consistent with these episodes. Just wasn't really much to talk about these past few weeks, and then our schedules were kind of conflicting with each other. So, but yeah, we're gonna be back on track. And if you made it this far into the podcast, thank you for watching and watching/listening. But we will see you next week. Well, actually later this week for the women's preview. But
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
Fuck. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Anyway,
completely kidding.
that's all I got for you.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Peace out, guys.